Hello, everyone, and welcome to this session 1 of The Witcher's Road, the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game. Today we're all back. It's been a while. We blame Ajax, but that's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, Ajax, how could you ruin this vital experience for everyone out there? How could you do that? It's really
I was
upsetting.
being selfish.
Yeah, you were. But congrats on the house, Ajax. Congrats on the house.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we're back. As you guys will remember from session 0, we were in East Transia, and we found out that Shield and Hydra were fighting over something that we're not quite certain what was happening regards that, but they were fighting over some kind of resource, and it turned out, as the fight ended, that it was actually you guys. Just before that, however, Iron Man and Yelena Belova both perished at the hand of a mysterious shrouded figure, and you guys awoke, and what we found was a portal was open to what was understood to some of you, maybe not all of you, as a magic portal. And some of you could kind of glean that it was something to do with the Witcher's Road in this instance. So some of you pressed on pretty confidently. Some of you were apprehensive. But as more agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. were bearing down on the location, you decided this was basically your only route of escape. And so you went through. And upon the other side, you found a place quite interesting in that it looked very much like Grecian countryside, apart from the fact that it was like a sketchbook almost. It was drawn out, sketched out, but incomplete, almost like a proto version of what was actually meant to be there. It looks, sunny. You can feel the breeze, but you can't see the blue sky. You don't feel the sun. It's incomplete. So what I want to do to start, because I think it's important that we have a little bit more time to kind of get into you guys' character side a little bit, is I'm going to kind of take, I know I kind of like gave you guys where you were at the end of the session. I want to kind of push it back just a little bit and give you guys a moment, because I feel like you guys haven't a chance to step into your characters a little bit more yet, because we had that first session where you guys were actually playing as other characters. So if we want to go around, I think if we do it sort of similar to the last time, we'll go kind of well, in fact, let's go clockwise this time. We went counterclockwise last time. Let's do clockwise this time. So Zin, if you want to just because we've been a while as well, if you want to give your name again, give kind of a little brief description of your character, and then just kind of where he's at regards everything that's happened and what he's currently sort of seeing coming into this new environment.
Okay, so I am playing Fable, who is a weird and wonderful man who is a very, very tall 5'10", as we established last time, with long, beautiful locks and a very unflappable energy about him, that nothing is out of the realm of possibility. Nothing is weird about this situation, because everything's to be expected. So just before we went through the portal, he placed down a tarot card, Death, upon the body of what he described as a robot. Of course, being Iron Man.
Yeah.
Stepped into the portal quite optimistic, excited, I would say. Very curious is probably the word.
Yeah. So, Tata, your side, how was your character feeling, and just a little bit of a description of your character as well?
Oh yeah, so hi there. My character's name is Thera P. I know it's a big let me think about, oh goodness, I had my stuff pulled up. I'm trying to remember my height. I'm a fairly short 6'2", 220, so fairly bulky there. I've got green eyes, brown hair. I'm based out of New York City, and as the locals call it. And yeah, just here to have a good time. I'm trying to make sure people are taken care of and make sure that everybody's just having a good old time.
Okay, cool. Ajax. I feel like we got potentially the least from your character last time. Not in a bad way, just that your character was very prompt in moving through the portal.
Yeah. My character is quite used to situations like this. So didn't feel any need to just stand around and talk, just get on with business. I'm going there. I am from what you can tell, a large 5'5" robotic suit with metal wings coming out the back and what looks like leaves but is still metal laurel going around the head. Golden eyes with some stained blood trails leaking out of them.
That's really cool. And so, like, what is your character kind of... I know it might be hard to sort of explain fully, but what's your kind of character coming through into this scenario that, like, in this new area, how is your character feeling about that? Or, like, how is your character reacting to that?
I mean, it's been a while since they've been in Greece.
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't how they remember it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they are going to be thrown for a loop a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely standing around, looking around.
Yeah.
This isn't what I know.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's going to definitely have to be some sort of talking with the others, figuring out what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then Gigita, your character was being a little bit of a snoop last time and lost their iPhone in the process.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can call it iPhone. I don't know if we can call it iPhone on here. Their smartphone in the process. The pair phone, yes. Go ahead.
My character Liz was the last to wake up and the last to kind of see everything unfolding, and is in these sorts of situations a little fear-based, but try to focus on logic and try and just gather information and collect information. Unfortunately, that caught the attention of someone else who didn't respond to that very well. And her information collecting methods were destroyed because of it. Given how the situation was unfolding, she didn't really want to go through the portal, but she didn't really have a choice. So a lot of this is way out of her kind of usual field of expertise, we'll say. So I think she's kind of just like the odd fish out in the situation.
Okay. We're just going to quickly change up music because that's not the vibe we're going for just yet. There we go. I think that's the same one again. Anyway, Nate, would you like to sort of give us where your character is at the moment as well?
Yeah, so my character it goes by the name Vanish, but you guys don't know that yet. She's about 5'7", she's dressed all in black with braces on each arm that contain 2 claws. She's got bright pink eyes, and she woke up immediately, kind of like assessed the situation, realized someone was spying on her, so she took out the surveillance device that was recording her. She didn't really want to go through the portal because she had no idea what it was. And it's a mysterious portal where we just jump into it. Could be anything on the other side. So she stayed as long as she could until she realized that, agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and police and a lot of... she probably wouldn't have escaped. So she decided it was probably her best chance of escaping the law. So she wanted to go through the portal, not without stabbing Iron Man first, just to double
make sure he's dead.
He was dead. So she was the last through the portal because she was reluctant, but it was her only way out.
Yeah, so you like the first three that we kind of went through. You guys weren't particularly, but Luz and Vanish were a lot more hesitant, and those shield agents would have been very close. They had situation like a situational response team. So like you guys would have been like fuck if you'd stayed, whatever. But yeah, so again. The surroundings we're in, and I kind of want to, because of the sort of familiarity aspect, I want to kind of go straight back to Ajax here. And Ajax, what would you like for right? Have we said names yet? Have we said names, Ajax, or not? I forget.
I can't remember if I said my character's name last week. If not, obviously you wouldn't know it, but Praxidacy.
That's it, right? Just so I got it in my head, remember that I can, because I just want to make sure. So yeah, Praxidacy. How is Praxidacy? Because they came through first as well. So like, where are they heading? What are they doing?
Yeah, so they came through into this blank void, which they have had some sort of history with. So it was upon reflecting on that time spent in the void before when this canvas started to get drawn. But while it feels familiar, it doesn't look familiar.
Yeah.
So
that's definitely the case as well.
They're going to just pause in their tracks as they come through this portal. And they're just going to turn around and wait and see who is coming out after them.
Okay, yeah. So obviously, as the party went through last time, I believe, if I remember the order correctly, it was Praxidacy, and I think it was sort of Thera and Fable sort of at the same time, and then, as we said there, Luz, and then lastly Vanish. Yeah, so that's sort of the procession that you see come out. So I'm going to kind of, because you guys are still forming as a group and because you guys need that time to interact, I'm kind of really allowing you guys to have this moment at the beginning of here. Obviously, I don't want to push you guys straight into something when you haven't had the time to kind of role play out the kind of character moment of like actually becoming sort of a group, so to speak. So yeah, feel free to kind of react how you guys would. Obviously try not to interject over each other, just so that we can keep it kind of fair, but obviously, play it as realistic as you want within that, if you feel like there's going to be a conversation that happens, have it. So yeah,
I'm just really happy to be here, guys, in this isekai episode that I find myself in.
I mean, we established at the end of the last episode that Fable was moonwalking back through this experience because for him, this is, like I said, this is just a day ending in Y.
Trip. Yeah.
So I think, so he definitely comes out of this portal backwards, and probably just continues going until he bumps into somebody whose name he's not yet learned, but briefly saw before they stormed straight through a portal.
Well,
and then it's probably a quick, more robots.
And Praxidacy, what's the sort of the response to Fable moonwalking back through and along the witch's road so far, so to speak?
Interesting development. Why did you walk into me?
Well, I do not have eyes on the back of my head.
Huh.
What do you mean? Do you? Maybe you do.
You can observe.
He's trying to suss them out. No, okay.
I'll do a full little spin for you.
Whatever technology this is completely out of the realms of anything he's seen anyway. So it's kind of him looking is more of a theatrical expression.
See, no eyes, but I am aware.
But how do you see?
I have gifts.
Well, not the gift of eyes, clearly.
No. That would be Argus.
Who is that?
But I can tell who is around.
You are Argus? Is this your name?
No, Argus has eyes. I do not.
Well, then who is Argus? Is that her? The lady? You are Argus?
Does the lady have more than 2 eyes?
You didn't say more than 2. You're adding numbers now.
I have 2 eyes.
You said you have no eyes. Do you have eyes or do you not have eyes? I need to know.
You can see the 2 eyes.
But you said you don't have eyes.
We are getting distracted.
Oh, I'm good at that, yes.
Do you know where this is?
That's a complicated question.
You seem familiar with portals.
I've fallen through a few. A dozen in my time.
But not to somewhere like this?
Well, how familiar can you be with somewhere you've never been?
Well, that is what I was asking. In a
Seems we are in
roundabout way.
agreement then. We do not know this place.
It feels like my homeland. But clearly something is wrong.
You are from Storybook?
Well, that is what is wrong.
Oh, I see. And Fable is just very confused.
And-
I think is a yeah.
That'll do the the last 2 are coming through. Obviously, Thara, if you want to interject at any point as well, that's great. But you guys have come through now, Vanish and Luz. Thara, obviously, yeah, feel free to jump in as well. I'm just kind of trying to keep the dynamic kind of bobbing along at the same time.
Oh wow, would you look at that? That's some nice Grecian architecture right there. I don't get to see that too very much often aside from museums, Oh well, it's interesting the design. It's almost pencil-like. That's really interesting. Hey, oh hi, you made it through okay? Are you feeling all right? I know you were having a little bit of trouble back there.
This is a little too normal for what just happened. How you're responding to this.
Well, yeah, I figured, but you know what? What else am I going to do about it? Act crazy and lose my mind? Because I'm half tempted.
I think you should give in to that temptation because everyone else is responding a little too casually to this. I don't think that's right.
And then you just hear a scream. I'm not actually going to scream. For your own ears and for recording. Like,
As Vanish comes through the pole, she she looks around and looks at all the other people, but then she looks at Luz and goes, "Oh great, Britta is here."
What did you just call me?
Britta, like I called you before, it is from American sitcom Community. Nobody liked Britta. She a very annoying person on the show, so that's why I call you Britta.
Okay, well, at least I don't break people's property when they're trying to do the right thing, so...
At least I don't pearl on people with camera phone and don't ask for consent first. You should say, if you want my photograph, then you should ask for photograph. I will say no.
Photographing you, like... directly. You just happen to be in the way, okay?
In the way of what?
Of where we were.
I was in the room with you. I woke up in test tube and then you take photo of me. I don't know what to do other than stab your phone.
It's okay, it is
You
okay.
could
I
make-
know what this is called. It is called photobomb. I learned this recently.
I don't like photo.
Who even are you?
Bombs can become photos.
Yes.
Why is this robot talking to us? How does the robot talk?
I imagine through the same voice box that you and I would talk for, except mechanical in nature, am I right?
There is a mechanical voice box, correct.
Is it based off of a particular voice that you really like, or is it just one that you were kind of made with?
This was constructed for me.
Oh,
And I have one more question. Where the fuck are we? Is this bad place? Did we go to the bad place?
What is the bad place?
It is not the good place.
Oh,
Well, if only we had a phone that was able to capture information about where we were and maybe deduce what that location is. If
well, that's
only.
what I'm here for.
That would have been
there's
lovely.
There's some nice Grecian architecture over there. I can recognize it from my time in college.
I don't think this place is on GPS. I don't think the phone would help.
It looked like we in storybook.
Yes, what I said. I like her. She's smart.
I can hear cat.
I don't like
I can also hear Kip. It was quite. It's quite
And, as you,
terrible.
and in that moment, there's like two cats that run across the road.
Their name's Eagle and Hawk. For trademark reasons.
They are they are the proto versions of Pigeon and Goose. Anywho, so obviously you see the road continue on, and it moves down a sort of hilly region and to kind of a short, like not a shoreline necessarily, but like closer to, you can see obviously moving closer that way. And there's a little village. Now the map that we do have that I made for you guys, I'm going to turn that off now and get that set up. 1 second, I've done that wrong. There we go. Now, this is more of a representation of what I'm kind of was trying to picture in my head. This is definitely not the full village by any stretch of the imagination. So take it as like the inspiration for the area. Take it as it's sort of like Nate, obviously when we play Heroes and Hijinks, you have the maps of the kind of the actual town, but you kind of play with that a bit. It's like that. It's an overview. It's like an upper view of the area.
That's a view of the town.
Yeah. So, are you guys moving towards it? Do you guys need a little bit more to talk? Like, what are we feeling?
I got to ask, does anybody know where we are? Like, genuine question, where are we? I know you say Greece, but this is obviously not Greece. This is storybook, so where are we?
I don't answer Vanish because I don't like her. But I do turn to Thera and I say, you mentioned that you were in Greece in college. Does that mean that you know the language at all?
Ooh, that's a great question. I do have an eidetic memory, so Peralta, would you say that
If you have an eidetic memory, then you probably have picked up at least a few phrases. Definitely, like if you've been around people you took like a Greek class or something like that. Yeah, I don't think you would have like a full grasp of the language, just because that's like, but like you probably dealt with a few complexes in your time too, so you probably.
I mean, I can tell you a lot about Greek literature and like some of the words that they would use back in the ancient days, but modern Greek is a little bit of a struggle. But I recognize some of the patterns in the villages up here. I'm sure we can figure out some sort of bargaining system with them or something. They're nice people. Assuming we are in Greece, because as the what was your name again? Miss the.
Me?
No. The other one, the sharp clawed one.
Ugh.
I did not give name.
Okay, well, nice to meet you. I did not give name. I suppose we'll just have to go for there. So,
We could always name you instead if you like.
oh, that's a good idea. I like that idea.
I'd be happy to come up with a name for her. Multiple names.
Tuesday?
Multiple.
Yeah. Robot person thing. You said this is
Hello.
familiar to you also. Does that mean
Well, Greece is my homeland.
so you would know the language? And if we were to meet anyone, you could speak to them for
I
us.
am fluent in Greek, yes.
Oh, perfect. Well, then we can just keep on going then. You lead the way since this appears to be your homeland.
Well, I have never been to this specific part.
Oh. Well, then what a wonderful time to learn then.
According to my database, there is no part of Greece that is in this color scheme.
Oh.
It's-
So did not give my name said, then it's like a storybook version of that.
All I know is I am hungry. and I hope they have the fish in the cone.
Wait, are we in Hungary or Greece? I'm confused.
No, we're not in Hungary. Hungary
You
does
just
not
said
look
you-
like Storybook. No,
Are
I
you
said
not
I
in-
am Hungary.
Oh, you are. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Dara. Nice to meet you. I'm just kidding. You gave your real name.
I am not hungry. I am hungry. You understand? I would like food. And all I know about Greece is there is a street vendor I've been to before, and he gave me fish in a cone.
Oh,
And I would like the fish in the cone.
I suppose we better go look for it then.
Okay.
If the food is anything like the rest of this place, I would imagine it would be storybook version of Fish and Cone as well.
Did you know fish in a cone? You say this is your homeland. You have fish in cone?
It has been many, many years since I was in Greece.
But did you have
Do you
fish in a
even
cone?
eat?
Good question.
Also, I do not eat.
So I imagine that's a no, Dan.
Probably.
Only
Is there
have my fucking
anything?
hero.
Is there anything like nearby, like a tree or grass or anything that I can see?
Yeah, there's trees about. Like they're a little more sparse. It's sort of a grassland sort of area, but every so often there's a tree. Yeah,
Under my feet is there grass?
yeah.
Can I just try and like cut some of the grass and just see if it's real, what it feels like? And
Yeah,
kind of,
we
like,
can do
just...
that. It feels. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, do you know, like almost like when you have a synthetic plant.
Yeah.
It feels like that. Like you kind of almost if you didn't know it was synthetic, you could maybe believe, but it's just not quite the same. It's like it's like 5 degrees off being correct, if that makes sense. But everything else feels right. It doesn't like, it's not like you cut it and it doesn't like go away or anything like that. It does. It's all physics wise. It's the same.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Do we look like storybook design too, or do we look fully 3D in color and real in comparison to?
To clarify, everything looks 3D. Nothing looks flat. So
Okay.
even though it looks like a sketch, it's like a sketch as if it were in a software where you could make it 3D almost. Like
Is
that.
it Vulture like from Into the Spider-Verse?
Kind of. That's a good example. It's sort of
I was
like
thinking
that.
that's what you're going for.
Apart from you guys, you guys are as you were.
Hmm.
You guys haven't changed.
We've gotten into the Vultureverse. Got it.
But yeah, so that's essentially where you guys are at with that.
I'm just gonna go walk down the road.
Cool.
I'm just gonna start walking.
Aaron's just gonna walk right alongside you.
I suggest we go and find Fish in a Cone.
You guys very
I-
much like to find fish in a cone.
I'll follow along, but I tend to angle myself where there's at least 1 or 2 people in between myself and Vanish at all times. I do not trust her.
I think I see that position most of the time, just like
That's very
moving
fair.
back and forth.
Also, if possible, I would like to sense supernatural.
Yes. No
I
issue
have
at all.
this too.
No issue. Yeah, it's almost like you all forgot your superheroes.
Yeah.
As you said,
memory.
I
I
also
remember
have that ability.
as you said, supernatural. It's weird. Think of it like, do you know what, the only way I can describe it is if like there's like a lower, like a level of almost. If you think of it like radiation, do you know when there's like a lower level of radiation that's just always there? It's like that here. Everything's supernatural, but the portal behind you is definitely kicking off crazy energy, and there's something ahead of you that's kicking off the same energy. And I'll just give you that, because I don't want, like, with superhero stuff, I feel like, as compared to D&D, you guys are superheroes. You know what I mean? It's different to D&D. Like, everything's magical in that world. Not everything is necessarily magical / superhero in this one. So that's why I'm like, I'm more about the roleplay. Anyway, yeah, but just, yeah, there's a big energy source in front. There's obviously the big energy source behind. They feel similar. Everything else is on like that kind of low supernatural level.
That's fine. I feel it. I say nothing.
Brilliant.
I am looking to see if there's any people or other living things around, even if it's just livestock.
So you do see fields, and you do see some livestock in them. It seems thinned out, though. It doesn't seem like a full herd. It seems like maybe maybe it hasn't been a good year or something like that. Who knows? But there are less livestock than you would typically expect. Of like when you go past the usual field, like it's like there's not as many cows as you'd think there would be. There's not as many sheep as you'd think there would be, or whatever. So yeah, essentially, there's signs of life. No humans as yet, but the signs of life. It doesn't look as. It's almost like, do you know when like someone draws something without the concept of what reality is, and so they draw like one or two of the things rather than like the actual however many there would actually be to kind of represent the same thing. Almost like, do you know how? Sorry, I'm giving you like loads of different like examples here, but like in Civ, do you know when Civ has the two animals on the tile instead of like, it's almost like that. It's like they have two animals on the tile to represent 100. It's almost like that. I'm changing this one because that one's not particularly fitting. Yeah.
Are the livestock that we can see in colour, or are they sketched as well?
They're sketched.
Are there any houses or buildings?
Yeah, so there is ahead of you everything you'd expect of a normal village. There's sort of a farmstead that you can see, obviously linked to some of these fields. There is a something that looks akin to a tower. You imagine some kind of guard post or something potentially like that. There's other houses dotted around that looks like something akin to a mill, a barn, all those types of things. Everything you'd sort of expect of like your kind of rural village is there.
I would like to teleport to the roof of the closest building.
Okay, so that will be the farmstead. I'll use that map as a reference point. We'll say that farmstead on the right is where you end up. And it's a sizably high roof. It's not crazy high. Obviously, from where you're stood, the guard tower is still a little bit higher, but you can see pretty much a good portion of the area. And as you do that, you do see now that the reason you haven't seen many people as yet is because they're all a little bit further down the way. There's music playing, there's celebration, there's chanting, there's excitement. It looks like some sort of celebration is happening as you guys have come into town, and that's why you haven't seen as many people milling around. They're all in this location.
You said there's chanting?
Not chanting not necessarily chanting like they're doing a ritual, more like, yeah, woo, that sort of stuff. Like there's excitement.
Hooting and hollering?
Yes, exactly. Hooting and hollering, as the Grecians definitely said.
Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah,
that's there in whatchamacallit, Odyssey.
For the teleport, by the way, for everyone else, there's no smoke, there's no sound. She literally just like, it's almost like when you like delete something on a document, she just disappears before like she's gone.
She's perfect for the storybook, is what we're saying. But yeah, so yeah, you're obviously Vanish is seeing this ahead. You guys haven't quite curved that yet. You guys are coming round to that now. So are you guys all continuing on down this road, or is there anything else you want to investigate? Anything else you want to look at?
A light frolic.
Well, like frolic. Like how Deadpool walks in Marvel Rivals.
Sure.
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
I
pretty much.
like to use the trait that I have
Yeah.
to see if there's any, I guess, like anything that would set off like any warning bells, basically, like anything that I should be cautious of, or danger, trouble, or anything like that.
Okay. Can you just explain sort of what the sort of tooltip for that is, so to speak?
The trait?
Yeah.
like describe what it is, or
Yeah,
how
you don't have to say the name. Just sort of like what the rule guidelines are for it, just so I know what I can kind of give you back. Just because I don't have everything obviously open, because it would be a lot to have open at every single point.
Yeah. So my character's a little squirrely, so they're very good at kind of knowing what to look out for as far as danger goes and trouble, or just anything that doesn't seem normal or average. So I, beyond of course the storybook thing, so I'm looking for any signs of that might hint that this is not a safe area.
Okay, so just anything that's sort of a little bit out of the ordinary is what you're kind of okay. What I'd say is there doesn't seem to be. In fact, you've kind of already stumbled on the most out of the ordinary thing that you've found so far, and that is the lack of the right amount of livestock. Because as you're starting to turn this corner now, you see that the amount of people here, that livestock just does not add up. If these people are needing to live, it doesn't marry up at all. So either someone's not eating, or there's something up. Like there's some kind of famine going on or something like that. You're kind of getting that kind of potential idea of this does not compute. Those two things do not match up.
Okay. All right. I don't fully trust the people in my group yet, so I don't feel comfortable sharing that yet, but it is definitely something in mind, and I'm kind of hanging a little more towards the back just to see how the others are sort of going to be received by the people at this celebration area.
Cool.
So we're rounding this corner, right? And we're starting to see these people?
Yeah.
So it looks like a festival or a public execution. Either way, there are lots of people who should go. Say hi.
Maybe catch a head.
Well, if we're lucky, everyone fights over the head.
That's true. That they do.
If this is Greece, allow me to go first. Let me interact with the peasants.
That's fine, but if there's only one fish in a cone, it is mine.
I have no use for it.
So we agree.
Doesn't he
Fine.
remember?
Okay, you go first.
Okay.
I will flex the wings.
Oh, nice.
I'm just going to shoot straight up into the sky.
Oh, wow. Okay. Right. Uh-huh.
And then dive bomb, superhero landing into the middle of the crowd.
Jesus Christ.
And everything stops. The music stops. The guy shouting about the fish in the corns that he's got at his stall stops. And they all just like there's that. Do you know how like have you ever seen like when they play it for comedy in like a movie and like everyone stops talking? There's that one woman at the back that starts screaming out of nowhere. That happens. I'm not screaming. I could do it, but I'm not. And there's like talk like the gods are come and stuff like that, and like there's like a murmuring that's going through the area. And steps forward the what looks like one of the kind of leading people of this populace. I'm just getting my information up here 1 second. Names are hard. So actually two people step out and they come from not opposing sides in like they're not like gonna like they're not starting to duke it out in the street. Yeah, they're not rivals, but maybe they are. There's a guy on one side. He looks relatively young, but not like like sort of like early 30s, and then there's a guy who's much older. But they both seem to have a very authoritative stance. And each of them, the first one says, "What are you doing here? This is a day for us, not you." And the other guy says, "Mighty creature, I welcome you. How can we help you on this day?" And they're both kind of playing the opposite sides of the situation.
Behold, Praxidity is here.
And again, the murmuring, and the two kind of look at each other as if they're not quite sure how to really handle this. And the older gentleman moves forward a bit more and says, I will handle this, Lucas. And he kind of moves closer to you, but it kind of is giving a little bit of deference, but he's not stooping to bow to you or like anything like that. He's showing nicety, but his intent isn't to like just bend the knee entirely. And he leans in a bit and says, what can we do for the gods? This is a peculiar day to come. We've already done the sacrifice for the wedding. What do you need of us?
Can anyone else hear this conversation? Sorry, or is it just Ajax at the moment?
As you guys are moving in, you'll hear sort of the crowd part. Are you guys moving through the crowd, or because that's going to depend on how much you're hearing? Are you on the roof still? Are you moving along the roofs?
Yeah, well, I was moving along, and you said there was a guard tower, which is at the highest point.
That's going to be the highest point in the area. Yeah.
Then I would teleport into the guard tower.
Okay. There are no guards up there currently because everyone's started this festival, so you're lucky in regards to that. There's no one you need to knock out or deal with. They're all at the festival, but yeah, you can, because you haven't heard that last bit, but you've heard up to this point. Obviously, this older gentleman is now talking to Praxidity, kind of like as an aside. The rest you would have heard. The others, if you're moving through the crowd, the same thing. If you're staying at the back of the crowd, you wouldn't. Just so I know everyone is. Thera, Fable, Luz, where are you guys gonna? Yeah, you kind of moving.
Firstly, though, just to confirm, they're speaking in a language that none of us would understand.
No, you can understand all of it.
Okay.
Universal translator for the win. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, got it.
We're in Star Trek now?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just going to sit in the guard tower. I'm going to be kind of looking over at the crowd, just watching, just trying to see as much as I can in just sort of like that little Spider-Man where he sits on the gargoyle kind of pose, just like
you're
sat
surveying
on
the city essentially.
Yeah. I'm just looking for anything that will give me a clue to how to leave. Really.
Okay, well, I tell you what then. Do me a. I think on your sheet, I forget. I honestly forget all the stats and everything already. 1 second. On your sheets, you should have non-combat action rolls. 1 second. Let me just.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna get it up, and so I can tell you guys which one I want you to roll. Just 1 sec. Well, I want Nate to roll in this instance, but just in general. Uno momento. It's like one of those things where, because you're getting used to a new system and you're also DMing and you're also recording, and it's a lot. But
that's fine. We'll cut this part out in post.
Well, no, because that's the whole point, isn't it? People are going to see it as it is. I like being real, being honest, being true, being accurate. It's taking a second to load, but if someone wants to continue, we'll circle back around to that, Nate.
Yeah.
I would say Fable is definitely moving through the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Probably stops midway.
Yeah.
Through the crowd of people, not wanting to be too obvious. And you say so the music stopped, the crowd's
it's as the gem like this. Do you know, like, it's that kind of awkward moment. I was going to use a Star Wars reference, but that was going to mean nothing to you. But it's an awkward moment where the music stops and then it's slowly starting again. But that's more to allay concerns because this older gentleman is now talking to Praxidity. So it stopped, and then it's kind of almost like be about your days, like we'll sort this type thing. So
are you going to Cantina Band?
That's exactly what I was going for. Yeah, Mos Eisley
I knew
Cantina.
it. I was like, yeah.
And you're right, it would have been lost on me.
Yeah.
So I'd say Fable stops midway through the crowd, not wanting to be too present, but wanting to be
Music just
here.
went. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, not being too present. Yeah.
And just nudges the person closest to him and is like, "Look at this guy."
Yeah.
Are you forgetting the fact that you're in color and no one else is?
I'm not forgetting that. Fable, absolutely.
Okay.
They don't seem to notice that.
Interesting.
So, they haven't made mention to it as yet. So even if they do see it, it doesn't seem to mean anything to them. For whatever reason. It's almost like, do you know when they do... Do you know, have you ever seen someone draw something in one color and then they put something over the top and you see another image? They're still seeing that base image. So whether they see you as sort of like them or whether they see something different, it doesn't matter. They see you guys, they interact with you guys, but they're not really saying, well, you look different to us, if that makes sense.
Wow. So they're not. That's good.
Yeah, they're not discriminating. Yeah. I feel like we wanted to... vigilance was the
Sure.
check. So if you could just do the non-combat version of that for me, Nate.
I got a 1, a red 2, and a 1. Plus
Okay.
1, 5. Bad.
I wouldn't say it was going to matter too much. I wanted to, if in case it was something crazy and you saw through dimensions or something like that. But there doesn't seem to be any way. There's no like portal just over the horizon. It's not like just a walkthrough. You do kind of get the sense that I'll get to you in a second, Gita. You do get the sense that you just have this feeling that whatever is about to occur down there is going to matter to getting out of here.
Yeah.
Right, Gita, you want to say something?
Sorry.
That's okay.
Are there... So I'm kind of following behind everyone, so I guess I am in the crowd at this point. Is there any vendors or like sellers or any sort of workers nearby me?
So as you're all moving through, get your fish cones! Get your fish
Okay.
cones!
I'm just gonna go to the fish guy, and at first I kind of express interest in the fish cones, and then I turn and I point to the conversation happening between, I don't know his name yet, but robot guy and the celebration
elder.
leader, whatever
Yeah,
you
yeah.
call it. And I say, what was there a wedding? I heard wedding. What is that about?
Yes, there has been a wedding. This is sort of the last celebration before they move on to the gift giving phase at the husband's house. But Anesidora and sorry, 1 second. My notes. Oh, 2 seconds. Where is it? I've lost the other name.
It's fine. Everyone always forgets the groom at the wedding.
Genuinely, they do.
Not his day.
It's not
And Ethos.
It's
So
just
Anesidora and Ethos got married 2 days ago. This is their third day. The gift giving will happen soon, but this is sort of a last enjoyment for the whole village. We've been having hard times, so.
Also, would you say this is the good fish card or the bad fish card? I feel like there's always two and they're always in
I
competition.
tell you what, why don't we roll for it? Who wants to? Do you know what? Because it's been such a integral part of Fable so far. Fable, do you want to just do a random roll? Let's do something fun. Resilience. I think that's going to be funny because either you're resilient to the bad fish, or you're not. What did you
Okay,
get?
so I got a 1, a 2, and a 5.
Okay. The fish is okay. It's passable. It's nothing great. It's clearly been brought in a few days ago. It's not their primary intake of meat. Well, not meat, but you know what I mean. It's not their primary intake of protein. Clearly, they have livestock for that. But as the guy just said to you, Luz, it's been a harder time for them recently. So this is why they're having the extra sort of celebration. to kind of.
So it's like edible, but it's like.
Yeah, it's like when you go to a restaurant,
Yeah,
it's like it's been frozen. It's been warmed up again. It's that kind of shit.
Where the spoons fish.
Yeah.
No.
I kind of nod like sympathetically and understanding it's been a hard year and say, was it partly because of the sacrifice that you had to do?
No, that's just part of the first day of the marriage rituals. That's different. That's separate. We've and he kind of looks you over because you might not be coloured and they're sketched, and like you might be coloured and they're sketched, but you're still new people to town, regardless of whether they notice that or not.
You mind if I step in here for an ego check?
Why don't you? I'll tell you what we'll do. If you want to step in and help, we'll give Gigita essentially what is advantage. I still call it advantage, but in this it's called edge. So yeah, if you want to, I just roll twice essentially. I don't even know if that's actually how it works, but that's how it's going to work today.
I think it's you re-roll just one dice.
Yeah, re-roll one dice. That's right.
You re-roll your lowest dice result.
I've blanked on the system because I did all the forward thinking like a month ago, and it's now gone.
Don't think about the edge.
So yeah, Gigita, if you roll, and then if you want to re-roll one of your dice.
The one
for
probably
for ego. So on your section of your character sheet, you'll have abilities, and you'll have non-combat checks next to that. You'll have one for ego. If you click on that, and then what you want to do is, you might need to roll just 1d6 for whichever one you want to change, basically.
I think I got an 18. Do you see that? Or
I just got rid of you all for a second by accident. That was my mistake.
I don't see anything.
I clicked the non-combat check on ego, and it said result 18. Is that okay?
That's really good. So if you want to re-roll one of them, you can. But if you feel like that's okay, you don't have to.
I feel like an 18 is fine. I don't need a...
I think if you've rolled 3 6s, which is the highest you can get on each one.
Oh, well, 18. Yes, of course. Sorry. It's that thing of like, I was playing D&D the other day, so like my head's...
But it's not the highest in Marvel, though, is it? Because 616 is
616, yeah.
Oh, 61. Yeah. Yes, yeah.
If you want, you could probably roll the red dice again.
Yeah, but you could get lower. That's the thing. So
do you want me to roll
it's
again?
up to you.
It would take whatever is higher because it's edge. It
of course.
Re-roll a random one.
My head's fried. Clearly, if you want to roll it again, you can roll your red 6 again. If you get a 1, it's a marvel, which means it's a fantastic success. Yeah. See, I remembered something.
I got an 11, I think, so I'll just stick with the 18.
That's fine. Yeah. So he takes a moment and he's kind of mulling it over, and then it's almost as if he thinks, well, everyone knows about it anyway. We've been having a problem with livestock. They've been taking ill. It's almost like they grow weak all of a sudden, and then they just collapse. It's peculiar. It's been happening to all of them, one after the next.
Are there any of these livestock still around that are still kicking?
Just a few out in the field. You probably saw them. I assume you're from out of the village, asking all these questions. They're. That's what we've got, which is
Definitely. If you don't mind, I'd like to go take a look there and see if I can, assess the situation and maybe use some of my first aid skills to help out.
And obviously this guy doesn't know anything about medicine because he goes, Sure, you can't ask me though. I deal with the fish. You'd have to speak to Xander. He's the farmer. He deals with the livestock.
Xander the farmer, gotcha.
I've went through 3 different voices for this guy, by the way, and I apologize.
I know. It's fine. It happens.
It's fine. Look, as long as he points us to the beef in a cone guy, we're fine.
Yeah. He's over.
Hey,
right.
Disrespect you.
Wouldn't it be lamb for Greece?
Yes.
No, that they have beef as well.
Okay.
The lamb guy's on the other side as well.
So wait a minute. Is it both the sheep and the? Oh, you said livestock in general, so it could be any of them.
We've been having it's across the board. It's the chickens have
You
been left alone
predominantly
now.
do it? Oh, the chickens have been left alone. That's interesting. I wonder why the chickens have been left. Where's the chicken guy, just to be safe?
It's the same guy.
All the meat. Just one meat vendor across the other side.
Oh, you
like
mean
the
the
farmer.
vendor? You mean the vendor? We ran him out of town last week.
Oh, that's quite sad.
What?
He was
Why
his wife was accused of witchcraft or something.
Oh. Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh God. Anyway,
that's not good.
I have fish to sell. So if you wouldn't mind.
So I get out of the line queue and I
Do you
turn
even
to
buy
Thera.
any?
I don't have money.
Did you say that or did the vendor? Wait, you're not gonna buy any?
You're asking all these questions and not gonna buy. Whoa, Nate.
What I want to do, just because if you guys have got anything else, we'll kind of circle back around. I just want to kind of keep every thread going, and Praxidity has been sat for a little bit. So we'll just move back to Praxidity for a second. So the guy has said to you, how can we help? We've already done the sacrifice. Ajax, what's Praxidity kind of wanting to respond with there?
Interesting. The sacrifice was not received.
Interesting.
Can you tell me what it was?
It was one of the last of our healthy cows. We had to anoint the wedding. We didn't want to. All of these characters have the same exact voice.
Good.
I'm waiting for the bride to have the same voice as well.
I do.
Where's the bride? I am the bride.
I'm going to try and change it up now. I'm going to try. It's
They all do sound like Lego Batman.
For me! Sorry.
Just when the bride comes out with, so my father moved to Athens.
Why is the bride Big Ange?
All she wanted for her wedding was her velvet green glasses.
Right. Okay. Sorry. Roleplay, guys. Let's keep it serious.
I was being serious. I was locked in it.
The livestock we had, it's gone a little octave up. It's better. The livestock we had, they've been struggling, and we had one left, one good. But we have to use it because we wanted to make sure this was properly anointed. This wedding, it's my adoptive daughter was the bride, so we couldn't leave it. And then Pithos, my apprentice, the groom.
Did you forget the groom's name again?
No, it's the same name.
Oh.
Pithos.
I shall check with my father to see what became of the offering.
I see. Right. Do you need us to? We have like potentially, and yes, the music is getting very lively. Apparently, everyone else is enjoying themselves, and this guy's looking very grave. And all of a sudden, he doesn't want the ire of the gods upon them. But I want to. Can you do a vigilance check for me, Ajax? Just non-combat.
Yes. Would it be as a result of anything? Because there's certain things I have edges and troubles on.
Okay. How do I put this? You feel that this character you're in front of is also similarly like the place. reminiscent of something to you. So,
Okay.
so I want to see how much you kind of might pick up.
I want to say I probably have a trouble on this then.
Yeah. Okay.
That's bad. So that 5 has to be re-rolled. How do I do that? I don't think there's a way to do it properly, is there?
I think you basically would have to. The easiest way to do it on Roll20 is to just go roll 1d6 again, and then substitute that in.
Yeah.
I mean, the 5's probably the best one to reroll if it's your red dice.
So no, it re-rolls your highest score dice.
Yeah, but if that's your red one, so if it's a 1, then that's your.
If the red's on a 1, it has to be does it have to be a 616? No. Okay.
3.
Okay. Cool. So that's bad.
Okay.
That's a 5.
Great. This guy is just like, do you know, like you have that, you walk into a, like, you know that you know something about the scenario you're in, but you just cannot put that. I was going to say when you walk into a room and like you don't know what you're doing, but like that isn't what it is. It's more like, it's like deja vu, but it's like you can't even get that close to it. Like you don't even think you're like, this feels similar, but it can't be. It's like that. It's like that. Yeah, I want to give you more because like there's still but I can't.
But no, I didn't roll enough for it.
But yeah, he sort of tries to guide you away from the crowd a little bit.
Cool.
As he's talking
I
about
guess
this.
I will follow because I have no reason to distrust him.
Okay, cool. He doesn't become anything other than what he was before. He says, I wonder if perhaps we could, if you're to send the message back to Zeus anyway. And he's assuming here. It's not to Zeus.
Have you been keeping up with your history?
I just assumed. I assumed you would be messenger from Zeus.
Do I look like a messenger? As I just gesture to my rather large weapon next to me.
I apologize. You see, as I said, the livestock situation is bad right now. Could we sacrifice at a later date? I know that's not necessarily how these things work, but these people, we're on the edge.
Once I can get word to the rest of my family, I can inquire about your situation. For now, me and my companions, and I'm just going to gesture around to the ones that I can see, require some assistance.
How?
You see, we have travelled unexpectedly to a portal beyond realms. We do not know where we have ended up. Pray tell us, where is this?
You're in Pithos.
Pithos. Is that somewhere that I've heard of or been to before?
As far as you're aware, there is no such place that has ever existed under that name in the Greece that you knew.
Interesting. And should we wish to leave Pithos?
There's a port, a day or two's travel away. Otherwise, there's towns back the way you came. I assume we're deep in the heartland here. I assume you've probably passed a few.
Well, as I said, we arrived through a portal.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, a portal. Like
One of the tools of the gods.
I see. So the gods, not anything profane. I've gone back into the other voice. Anyway, yeah, we'll continue on. I do one voice apparently, guys. I'm not Matt Mercer. Like, give me a break. Go ahead, Ajax.
No, it is the common way of travel for us. But this one has not resulted in what was expected.
I see. Well, we can't offer much in the way of aid. We are not familiar with your portals. But stay a while. We'll give you what you can if you need lodgings or the like. You are... He almost says messenger of the gods again. You can see it on the tip of his tongue, and he stops. You are of the gods, after all.
Your kindness will not go unnoticed.
My thanks, and
Return. Enjoy your wedding.
yes, if you need me, seek me out. And he moves back into the crowd, and the younger guy, he has been not necessarily like in earshot, but he's been watching where you guys moved to, and he's not happy about that conversation having happened either without him or something like that. He doesn't look very happy about it, and you notice that as you're kind of coming out of that. The others, you guys are all noticing that there's kind of like a not like a cart. It's more like what's the word I'm looking for? It's the easiest word to use, but basically there's something that like is moving down the street, and it's like like sort of like that, but it's got like the it's got what you can only assume to be an Isadora and Pithos there, and everyone's celebrating even more. And this has gotten into a more combat-y music, which I didn't intend for it to do.
It got very tense all of a sudden. I was like, oh shit, this is a mystery.
No,
to be
it's
solved
not.
Now.
I have bad control of the music. I apologize. So yeah, they're moving in, and everyone's shouting and yeah, woo! And you guys see, you see, a relatively like her complexion isn't like the others, but it is still somewhat tan. Obviously, having been in this kind of climate, like obviously she's still sketched, but you can tell from like her features that she's not necessarily. When they say adopted, it looks as if she's from further afield than here, if that makes sense.
Her shading is different.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, yeah, I know that sounds stupid, but it's exactly what I mean. You can tell just from her features that she's not necessarily from exactly the same place as these guys. But the guy next to her, very much of this community. So what you might glean, Praxidity, from that is that when the guy had said adoptive daughter to you, maybe she's not from here either, but she is sketched, just to clarify. So she's not like one of you guys. But yeah, so we'll kind of circle back. So I feel like you guys all kind of went at the same time, but if there's anything Thera, Vanish, Fable, or Luz wants to do, you guys just shout and kind of
Yeah.
Go take turns.
I would say. So this cart is coming in through?
It's
through
sort
the
of
crowd?
like
People are throwing.
The idea is it looks as if it's come from one house, and so you're assuming it's coming from one house, and they're moving her to another place, whether it be somewhere to give the gifts, or whether it be another house, but it's come from like a larger house, and it looks like it's moving down the street.
So from where I am in the crowd, I can see the both of them. Yeah.
Yes. So the crowd's parting.
Okay.
So that, like, basically, big thoroughfare to the middle of town, so to speak. They're now all parting to the sides, so this cart can get through.
Okay. So I'm once again still within the crowd. You know, partying it up, living life. I've walked into what, in my eyes, is a great time.
Which it is. To clarify, everyone's having a great time.
But always a little bit suspicious is probably the wrong word. Always a little bit skeptical of like.
Yes.
I'm in this place. I'm having a great time. Something's going to go wrong.
Yeah, because it's not reality.
Goes wrong.
Yes, exactly.
Something always goes wrong. So I would like to focus in on the husband.
Okay.
And I would like to use precognition.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Right. Explain just if you could just read the tool. I think it's good for not just for me, but for anyone that obviously hasn't played the Marvel before.
Yeah. I'm going to be real. It's a long tooltip, but
just
what it boils
kind of condense
down to
it as best you can. Yeah.
Is so this character gets a sense of what is going to happen to a particular person, place, or item within their reach, including themselves, in the next 24 hours. The player can ask the narrator a single question about the day ahead and get an honest answer based upon what the narrator thinks is most likely to happen. So it's not set in stone; it is a possibility of.
It's a great spell.
My character may experience as a precognition.
What you see, and you can tell it's somewhat of a. You can tell it's somewhat of a. Sorry.
Can I focus in on a specific question? Or?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Just because I think Fable knows not to ask too much of the future. So I think what he would want to know specifically is this man going to witness an untimely death in the next 24 hours?
Okay. And
it
so
says you can be cryptic, but your answer should be short and direct.
Okay.
And just remember I exist.
Okay, how I wanna amp this up a little bit. So what you see is the festival as it continues on, and as the camera kind of zooms in on Ethos, and then flash a skeleton, flash back to him, flash skeleton again, and it's him. He is it as well, but what you actually see is that as you turn, it's everyone. It flashes back and flashes again, and that's what you see, that possible, obviously, future.
Okay, I am notably less excited to be here. But I think perhaps trying not to be so obvious about a sudden shift in.
Mm-hmm. You're still trying to play it cool. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But I am definitely moving back through the crowd towards the people I arrived here with, because I don't know who they are, what they are, but we should probably look at leaving at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Is that alright if I speak first?
Yes, go ahead.
So
Can I speak? Sorry.
I had obviously been listening to Thera's conversation about looking into the livestock.
Yes.
So after we step away, I turned to Thera and I mentioned I'd like to join her because I have a lot of familiarity working with animals and with medical ailments. So I think I could be of use too in possibly seeing what is going on with the livestock.
Absolutely, yeah. Come along. Absolutely be wonderful. All right, so then I guess is it just gonna be the two of us, or are you coming along? I notice that like you're trying to play it cool, but like, are you potentially like, do I need to roll a vigilance check
Do you,
on
do you guys want to do an
or,
opposing vigilance check?
On me, like we roll against each other.
No, that would be
No,
that's Fable and
against me.
Yeah, favor.
Oh, okay.
Dara.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah.
he would definitely not be even not just to the people around him, the sketched people, but I think just in general, not trying
To alarm
create a sense
anyone.
of panic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
would this be an opposing roll or would this be a defense score?
Oh, yeah, it might be actually. Sorry, 1 second. Again, I'm trying to learn this all.
Mhm.
No, that's fine. I wanted to check because I'm like, I don't know.
Because what probably makes sense to me, the way I've understood it, is it would be your vigilance score against my ego defense. If I'm
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I
All
agree with that. Yeah, apologies. I'm
All
still getting used to this system.
okay,
That is an 11.
my ego defense is a 15.
Yep. So nope, we're good.
Blind to it.
I'm having a great
Very
time.
nice.
Okay. So Thera and Luz, you're going to try and find. Are you going to try and find the farmer, or are you like Velma and Daphneing it? Are you like going on your own trying to sleuth for clues?
Excuse me, were Velma and Daphne it? What do you
I mean, you guys are splitting up and searching for clues. What else do you want me to call it?
I don't know,
You're in
Fred. You
shit.
tell me. Where's Fred? Where's Shaggy and Scooby?
I wouldn't like to comment.
Mhm.
It's like that one show they had, the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, where half the cast were just disappeared for no reason at all. Anyway, continuing on.
Yes. So I imagine we go check in with the farmer first, unless you were just wanting to go straight towards the animals. I'd follow your lead.
I think the farmer is the best bet, especially because if Chicken Man's wife got ran out of town for being a witch, we probably shouldn't be doing anything without clearance, lest we be accused of the same thing. Because
Right.
come on, us witches, like, disgusting. So yeah, let's look for the farmer who was across the way. Is what the fishman said, right?
He was talking about the stalls. He didn't say where the farmer
Oh,
would be. You
never
guys might
mind.
have to kind of. You guys either have to try and suss it out, or you guys can start shouting around for. I think he gave the name of the farmer, didn't he? I'm sure he did.
Xander?
Yeah.
He said Xander. Yeah. So
Xander,
either you can
yeah.
shout Xander's name a lot, or,
Do you mind if I make an ego check through the crowd just to kind of like get an idea?
yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, let's go ahead and roll that non-combat check. That is going to be a 12.
Okay. I would say because we're not, I'm not going to like take all session to have you find a farmer, because like wild, right? You see a guy, and you see actually, he's with 2 daughters. It looks like, looks to be the farmers, essentially the farmer family. Not that there aren't others, but he looks like he's like, it makes sense. Because he's
The kind of guy you look at him and you go, he's a
he's
farmer.
a farmer. Yeah, like if he was British, he'd have a flat cap on. He'd have like a tweed jacket, like, you know what I mean, like that type of
Wellies.
shit. Yeah, wellies. Yeah, exactly. So he's the Grecian version of that. Don't know what that exactly looks like.
I was going to say, I was like, I can't wait for Brawl to describe a Grecian farmer. That'd be wonderful.
Dude looks like he's been throwing hay bales around. There you go.
Maybe he just got a very specific farmer's tan.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
He just smells like
So we go
I don't even know what to say to this now.
We go to Xander. It's like, excuse me. Hi, are you Xander? We were looking around for it. We heard that you were having some trouble with your livestock, and we were wondering if we could take a look. We're something of animal husbandry folks ourselves.
What's it got to do with you?
We want to help.
They're my animals.
We-
I'll look after them.
Well,
we
then you
worry-
surely want to. Oh, go ahead, Kikita.
Okay, sorry. We are only worried because it seems like there's been some issues as far as pleasing the gods, since that can be heard. And we don't want that to affect you any further, especially because the others seem very distressed.
Look, it's the day of the ceremony. We're trying to have a bit of a good time before we have to worry about all this again. Just leave us be.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna go ahead and look at his character. So I just like, so I guess you're gonna be pretty preoccupied. I think we can probably just go and then go check them out without being spotted, since everybody's here.
Gagita?
I'm thinking.
I have been thinking.
I have to be
Can I
a
just
little
ask-
bit. Oh, go ahead.
While you're thinking, so obviously I'm heading towards the two of them.
Right,
But
okay.
so I'm just thinking at some point, I'm either going to be catching up with them or following them
Yes.
wherever they end up
So
going.
I'd say you're sort of probably catching up with them as this conversation's happening. So you probably, as Luz is, I'm thinking. Sorry.
What do you mean?
Why did I say
I'm
something?
thinking.
was in character.
This is just Peralta defamation of character. Absolutely, Nate. Thank you.
Wow.
While Luz is doing that, look, also Luz is 100% very similar to Gagita-isms, okay? Like, whilst that's, that interaction's happening, you're probably coming in at that point, I'd say.
I think we can aim for it, but we will need someone to keep watch just in case, because we don't know how these people will respond and treat us if we do get caught.
Speaking of which, and that's where, hey, look at you. You look like you're a pretty vigilant fella. Would you be willing to keep watch for us?
Death chases these people.
Oh, well, that's definitely a normal interaction that we have with people. Okay, and as we're walking, I'm just like, so let's talk about boundaries and how we're going to make sure that we're respecting other people whenever we come and introduce ourselves. I mean, it sounds like good information. Absolutely, we wanted to know that. But yeah, I think this is the piece where we're gonna want to make sure we say that in proper times and places when we're not surrounded by all these people who you said death surrounds them.
As you say,
It does not surround, it chases.
as you say this, Fable, your hand is grabbed,
Brilliant.
and it's one of the children of Xander, and I have her name. I need to look at it. 1 second.
It's Bernice.
So I'm giving you guys the name. You don't obviously know it yet, but Anastasia, and she grabs your hand and she looks at you, and it's almost like she sees you as you just saw them in that vision. She's seen something, and she says, "The livestock." Why have I gone American? The livestock.
Livestock.
The livestock. The livestock. The livestock. I feel like that's all where I go for like a it's not bad that I go like. Is it bad that I go like try and emulate Gagita?
All American.
Female characters are all American. The let's go here. The livestock.
Regular Matt Mercer here.
But it's a child's voice.
Shut up. The livestock. I've said livestock too often now. I'm just gonna say it in my voice now.
The dead stock?
I don't think I can do that now. I don't think I can actually just regulate myself with my own voice. The livestock, they've been suffering. I saw someone's been doing this to them.
Well,
And
yes, it is your father. He kills them and feeds them to the people. That is what
I
happens on a
tell
farm.
people to shut up and ask what this girl means right now. I ask, what is the person doing to cause this?
I don't know. They seem to go to the creature and then it's like it loses the will to live.
Does this person grab hold of the animal and then this happens? Like touch them?
I've only seen parts, but maybe. And at this point, the other daughter wraps her hand on the clearly younger daughter's shoulder and says, "Anastasia, that's enough." And that's Sophia. Just giving you guys context so when I can use names.
Padme.
Yeah, it's Padme. Yeah.
Anastasia. Okay.
And so, Anastasia, that's enough. You're already worrying Father a lot. Let's get back to the festivities. And she is dragged away by the older sister.
And I'm patting down my sleeve like,
Ew!
A child.
Do they know anything about germs?
Germ theory.
Just a child.
Ew. But yeah, so you guys are free to continue as you were, but I just wanted to give you a little bit more context to the situation there a little bit.
I just gotta say, I don't know how I feel about this whole we don't know, but she's losing the will to live thing. I mean, it kind of seems like a really lazy writing mechanic in a lot of stories. Whenever you could just have, just plain out killed her after she had given birth to his two twins. I mean, wait, no, sorry, where am I?
As soon as I said it, I did it on purpose, so I'll give you that one. The gods smite you, bam, lightning.
No, we don't.
I don't really say anything. I just turn and start walking towards the livestock that we had seen earlier. I don't know how long it takes to get there, but
it's a quick jaunt. But what we'll do is, whilst are all three of you going now, or are you? Okay, all three. Okay.
Well, I definitely am. I don't know if they're following or not. But
Cool.
I will follow.
Let's move round to. We'll speak quickly. See what Nate's doing with Vanish. Just watching. Okay.
Yeah.
And so we'll go to Praxidisy again. Praxidisy, what are we doing?
I'm assuming that Lucas has come to talk to me.
He hasn't actually.
Then I go to talk to him.
Okay. He's stood back, and he almost seems like it's that kind of, do you know when someone's trying to defy someone but they're wary about doing so? Do you know when like a kid tries to defy their parents for the first time and it's like, I think this could go badly for me, but also I'm going to do it still? It's kind of like that. He's like, what did the old man have to say to you?
We were just discussing
About what?
godly business.
I think I have the right to know as leader of the town.
Oh, you are leader of the town.
Yeah, he likes to think he is, but I am.
And was this decided democratically?
Nothing's democratic in this age.
Greece is the home of democracy.
Not as maybe you think it is.
Something else for me to... I just let you vibe through the music.
I actually think this music's been very on point with what the festival is like I was running for, so I love it. But yeah, he seems very perturbed by the situation. He's really not happy. But it looks like he's not just not happy with you. This looks like a mood. Do you know when you can tell someone's been in the mood for like, they're not happy and they've been in the mood, like even when they make it about what's going on now, you know that they're actually annoyed at something else as well. It's that he's annoyed in general.
We'll cut one in a scrap.
Yeah.
Does my presence here perturb you?
It's not really to do with you. It's him, her. He points to Inesadora. Came out of nowhere, and since then everyone's fallen for her. Don't know why.
But not you.
I can tell a witch a mile off.
Similarly to the chicken vendor?
That's people playing games, saying stupid shit.
So she was not a witch. You just chased two people out of town for no reason.
I'm the leader of the town. Doesn't mean I control everything that everyone does.
But as leader, surely you have influence.
Public opinion is what matters.
So you'd rather two people are ejected from their houses?
That's irrelevant now. They're gone.
You would rather keep your power than keep them here?
All I know is that she's a witch. Mark my words. And he walks off.
You think...
He's gone. No, he's gone.
Okay. As he goes, I am gonna just reach out and grab his arm.
Oh.
And I am going to sense his sins.
He is an egotistic.
This is
okay, yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah.
This is a power.
Yeah.
I look into my target's eyes and I make an ego check against their ego defense.
Okay. Yeah. I don't have stat sheets for any of these characters, so I'll just take what you have and then kind of make it make sense. So
9.
Because they're all as peasants, as you put it. I'm not going to. I think a 9 will be fine. So,
so on a success, I can sense what sort of horrible things he has done.
So, as you have kind of already surmised, he did turn a blind eye to this person who was ran out of town, primarily because he was focusing on what he sees as the real problem, but you don't sense that he is making up lies about Inesadora or Calcaeus. That is the truth. The old guy and his adoptive daughter, he truly believes that something's going on there. So whilst he has committed the sin of looking the other way, he's doing it because he genuinely believes if he didn't and keep his eye on the person that mattered, things would go wrong, basically.
Thank you for your assistance. And I let go.
And so does it mention anything about, like, obviously, I mean, I know you grabbed his arm, but does it mention anything about them knowing?
Doesn't mention it at all.
Right, okay. We'll go with the idea that it was just more of like a kind of warning thing for him, and so he looks at you again, and he goes, "Yeah, don't stay too long in town." And
be careful how you threaten the gods.
He doesn't respond to that, and he just continues walking. And he's actually leaving the festivities. He's going. Yeah. Anything else you want to do?
I will scan around, see where my companions are.
So,
do I see anyone?
As the others have moved on to the farm area, the farmland, you don't see any of those. Vanish depends on if... Do you want to do a vigilance check and see if it... not Vanish. Praxidity, do you want to do a vigilance check against...
Yeah, no.
No. So you don't see anyone. They've all gone. They've all disappeared. They've abandoned you.
That's awful. I can see there's people in front of me.
The only people who haven't abandoned you are the gods.
I will go and find the fish vendor.
Okay.
To get some fish in a cone.
Get your fish! Get your fish!
Because I'm pretty sure that no one actually bought me.
They didn't.
Earlier.
I was just don't be like that woman who came back before, didn't buy anything.
I'm going to go get some food for the party.
Okay, cool. You managed to procure some food. We're not going to go into the nitty gritty of like the fact that you guys don't actually have any money that would work in this time period or anything like that. We'll worry about that.
I would.
Well, yeah, you maybe. Oh yeah, I imagine you probably would kept some. He takes it. And puts it in his pocket. There you go. Don't know why he's gone like Cockney now.
The fourth voice of the same guy.
Right Lord, Dark Lord.
It's great that he turned into Del Boy.
Yeah, see, there we go. There's another voice for you, Peralta. You are Matt Mercer after all.
Oh, right. Sorry, Ajax, what you said?
I said that's the fourth voice for the same guy.
I know.
Yeah, that's it.
I know. He actually is.
He's just a guy that does voices.
He's actually all the vendors. He moves between the stalls, so he actually he's
that guy from Avatar.
I was just about to say the guy from Avatar.
He's the fish guy. He's the beef guy. He's
the right guy.
And he was the chicken guy up until last week.
Is that so he can control
no,
the
are you
market
talking
and drive
about,
prices up?
Yeah. He's a real entrepreneur.
Price fix him.
I know,
Talking
ridiculous.
about the guy with the different hats, right? Shoe shop, I think was like shoe, poo, and
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just checking that you're still, after that interaction, you're not doing anything different there, Nate. Are you wanting to still...
Not unless there's anything that really catches my eye to make me want to...
There's really nothing like... There's been conversation about bad things happening, but there's nothing that catches your eye. Everything seems fine. And that's what's like weird to your character specifically, because your character is so used to being in these high tension situations. Even when everything looks fine, then you have a target, right? Or they have like something that's going on. But everything looks absolutely fine. What you probably will notice though is obviously you will have the full length of that guard tower at the top. It's like a perimeter. It's like a circular guard tower. You would see on the other side because you're probably moving around, I imagine. You would see the guys, because obviously from the height you would see them. So you have an eye on where people are in case you need to.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to keep. Cool. I'm keeping track on like
everything
as much as I can.
Everything. You've turned into Overwatch.
I know it's where every person is. Who's bought fish? Who hasn't bought fish?
Can't believe Luz didn't buy fish.
I just watched the robot that apparently can't eat by fish.
Right, so we move back to the cow team, as I'm going to call you guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a name.
Team Cow.
Moo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Moo.
Yeah, Moo. Team Moo. That's your name now.
Timu.
Team Moo.
Team Moo.
Please don't make that the group name. I don't need that in my life.
Hashtag Timu.
Timu Avengers.
Timu assemble. Some assembly required.
Timu Witches Road.
I actually think so far
Timu
that this
Witches
has been somewhat becoming of the Witches Road. Anyway, continue on.
So you're saying that so far I am the Agatha Harkness of Timu?
Team Moo. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say you're more of the who was the future telling one?
Lillian.
Lilia.
Lilia, yeah.
The Lillian.
Lilia, yeah.
Lilia, whatever.
Yeah.
Timu, Lilia, great.
Calderu, yeah. Anyway,
great.
so Luz was leading the charge on this part.
Not really. She's just walking ahead.
Well, that's called leading the charge.
Well, I don't
Further
think
front.
Liz would accept the title of leader or in any
All
capacity,
kind, that's
but she, tiny little creature that she is, hops between the little fences to get through to the livestock area and studies the livestock and is looking for the one that seems the most kind of like low energy or apathetic and just kind of listless.
None of them in the field are. It doesn't look
They
like
all seem pretty-
it doesn't look like the field is where you're going to find the ones that are unwell. Now, just to clarify and give you an idea what the area looks like, you've got the field, and then you've got a barn attached to it. I don't think I've given you the 2 and the 2. You can make 4.
Yeah, so
we can go into your barn.
so I approach the barn and I try and see if there is a way in, if it's unlocked or closed or anything.
There's like a proto version of, do you know those barns where they have the door for like the smaller door and then they have the bigger door? The smaller doors open.
Okay. So I approach, but I kind of stop and listen to see if I hear anything first before going in. So hear or see anything.
I didn't prepare a moo sound effect.
Okay.
Because I didn't think I'd necessarily need it in this way. But you're hearing a very pained animal. Something that is like, it's almost, it's bemoaning its existence. Or should I say it's bemoaning its existence. Doesn't sound like there's anyone trying to like appease it at the moment. It looks like what looks like it's happened across this town at the moment is everyone has been said, get to this festival, like be there. And so pretty much everything's been left, like for the time being, for the hour, let's say, for the however long it's gonna. They've been festivalizing, so to speak.
So I go in because it sounds like there's no one else in there except for animals, and I approach the source of the sound. Is this something that I would have recognized or would be familiar to me before?
do me a vigilance roll. It feels like we're doing a lot of vigilance. Actually, let's do something different. Let's do a logic roll, please.
I was gonna say, do you mind if
How do
like
I do
well,
that in the
I'm with them.
Yeah. If you both
Oh,
want to look over it together.
Well, so I also have the clinician trait,
okay,
which
right.
says the character has an edge on logic medicine checks to determine what's medically wrong with someone.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll do 2 different checks. We'll have you do the check for that, Tata, if you want to do a check to see if what's medically wrong. You're trying to see, Luz, if this is familiar to you, which is a different thing.
Is it just /roll? Or
So on your character sheet, you'll have a section where it says non-combat checks. And it'll say a number. It'll say like plus whatever.
So I'm gonna make that a 19.
okay. So if I do this on the RPG character sheet on Marvel Multiverse, will it carry over into this chat? Is my question.
Not if it's
If you
open
do it
in. If it's
on the
open.
pop-up in
yeah.
Roll20.
Well, it doesn't matter. I can
Yeah.
trust you. I'm not going to distrust your roll. If you just roll it on there,
Okay.
that's fine.
I'm sorry. I don't know where to
It's
do
absolutely
that.
fine. We don't want to need to hold. We don't need to hold up the role player for that. If you just
So just logic?
Yeah. If you do a logic roll for me,
I got 19.
you got 19. Okay.
I got a 20. I can screen cap it if you don't believe me.
No, that's fine.
Well, yeah.
I trust my players. 19. So, regards medically, the best way to describe it is it looks as if the animal is emaciated, essentially. It looks like it's not being given the right diet. Except you've just seen the fields and you know that is not the case. The energy that this cow needs to survive is somehow not correlating. Continuing on from that, Luz, this is something that you are very familiar with. Most recently, you're familiar with it from a certain superhero who had the life drained out of him.
And this was the same one that also, similar to the
Sorry, I lagged for a
masked
second
person
there.
that abducted.
I think everything lagged for a second there. Apologies. So can you just roll back
Repeat?
and say what you were going to say? Yeah.
So it's similar to the way the life force from Tony Stark and Yelena were drained.
Exactly the same.
but
Not even
also-
similar. Exactly the same.
It's also exactly like what the person that captured me tried to do, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thera, and is Fable in the barn too, or no?
Yeah. Where's Fable?
Fable's keeping watch.
He's outside. I don't know that he's keeping watch, but he's outside.
Oh
Okay.
no, chose the wrong person.
Do me a vigilance
How-
check with trouble, because you're
Okay.
not actually looking.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so we'll be rolling the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so still 12.
That'll be. Wait, where would it be 12?
2, 4, 3.
Oh, yeah, because my
And
plus
plus-
3. Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, I just can't count.
okay.
Well, with
That's
12, we're okay. I feel like, again, the same thing applies. Everyone's really focused on this festival, and also I'm just going to say messenger of the gods. The messenger of the gods. I'm just goading Praxidus out of character as well. That dropped out of the skies. That dropped out of the skies. So everyone's kind of focused on that right now. They're really not focused on someone going into the barn, because what's there to stop? Or what's there to do? You know?
And I would say he's not actively looking
Yes.
for threats, but he would still
Obviously, if something was coming towards you.
notice what he was going to notice. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Luz, yeah?
So I gesture to Thera to follow him. I kind of go back to the door where Fable is by, and I just share that what is happening to that cow is the same thing that killed Tony Stark and the other people. And then I also ask them, how did you guys end up in those cryo chambers next to me? what happened to you guys. Like, what do you remember before waking up out of those?
Well, I don't know how much I'm obliged to say because confidentiality. But let's just say I see a few people in my practice that sometimes don't always know right from wrong. And so I figured it was one of them that captured me, and they don't remember much after that.
Interesting. I see people too. Sometimes they are not always there, you know. And I saw the figure of death, and it came and took me, and then I woke up.
When it took you, how did you guys feel?
PP, how did
Physically.
we feel? I don't quite remember.
There was a sense of dread, if I remember, as I told you guys. There was a sense of, and then a similar kind of sense of like feeling zapped, somewhat, and then obviously resolved.
Not in a good way, I take it.
No, you were not zapped in a good way. Don't really
Okay, just want to make sure.
positive way to be zapped. Anyway, moving on before stop.
with those questions aside, I basically share that what we're seeing in the livestock is, again, the same thing happening to them, and it's the same thing I experienced when I was captured. And I think that whoever did this is now doing it to this town. I don't know if they're still here or not, but the town doesn't feel very like safe or comfortable given what's going on. They all seem to be kind of on edge. Like, yes, they're celebrating, but there's kind of like this weird undercurrent that I'm sensing.
So maybe we
just
could
from
grab
what
the
the
others
fish.
and go.
Yes, I told you, death chases these people.
Okay, then let's go grab the others and go. Let's do that really quick.
And we're going to cut back to Praxidacea and Vanish, because I think this is important to both you guys. The crowd is dissipating now. Not necessarily going back to their homes, but they're all moving after the cart. And they all seem to be going to this house. It's a smaller house, but, well, maybe not all of them. Some of them are splitting off. Some of them are kind of like, oh, this is the end of the festivities as far as we're concerned. But a great number of them are still going to this house, and they seem to start filing in. One can assume, based on what was said prior, that this is the gift giving, the final day of the marriage is starting essentially, and that's where they're going. They're going to this house to receive gifts.
I guess I will just sort of follow after, but
And some people do give you strange looks because, why is this, servant of the gods or envoy of the gods or however you want to put it, coming to this wedding? Like, it doesn't quite compute in their head because it seems very small leveled for them. So
Carrying 5 fish cones.
Yeah, you still have
only
the fish.
4.
4. But yeah, so you're following after?
Might wanted more than one, but that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow through, but also like push through them.
I don't think you would do that as a robot.
Man, that fish just went straight through it. You're right, it wasn't good fish.
I went to the wrong guy.
I can't believe you guys. I genuinely
Hey, so I
can't
shit
believe
myself.
you guys. Roll for shitting yourself.
I guess
Right,
that'll
go
be
on.
resilience.
Roll to die.
Resilience. Stop. Oh my god.
I was happy to let that slide, but no.
Well, so was the fish
it's
apparently.
Getting worse.
Right, anyway. You were following alongside.
I'm going to make my way through the crowd,
Okay.
so I'm nearer the front.
Oh, okay,
Walking
okay.
fast, faces past, and I'm homebound.
Yeah.
I genuinely didn't know what you were talking about for a second there. Vanish, are you sort of moving along, or are you staying where you are? Or?
No, can I see? What can I see of the?
So
where they're going?
the street, as you curved, like from where you were on the top of that barn initially, that's going to be the better vantage point for where this house is now, or
Okay.
otherwise to just go for the house. Because, like,
Yeah.
basically at this point, where you are on the street, it curves round, and you're kind of here. So you'll see some of it, but you wouldn't see sort of all. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I'll probably jump to the barn then if it's
Right.
the next sort of better.
Yeah.
vantage
So
point.
you're essentially, so the three are below, you're up here, and then Praxidisy is over sort of here. I'm theatre of the minding this a little bit now. We could use the map arguably because it's sort of that part, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I assume you three are coming back out and seeing these people are moving in a certain direction. Are you guys following, or are you guys looking for? Because obviously Praxidisy is down that way, or
Fable kind of freaked me out with what he said earlier, so I kind of turned and look at him, and I'm like, I asked him, what do you mean by death falling? Like, can you see what this thing is doing, or who this thing is, or like, what do you know about this?
I see that some people may die.
I asked how many is some.
Do you want like a percentage or?
Yes,
Oh, 100.
100%, all of
Yeah.
them. So if we were there, we would die too.
I don't know, but I would like to not find out.
I would also like to not find out. That sounds like another good reason to.
So I'm not too
Scream.
keen on going over there. But I'm assuming that this is near that portal energy thing that you mentioned that we would all sense, right?
so the sense supernatural was something that Fable did specifically.
Oh, got it.
I don't know if that is that an active thing or is that passive.
Concentration.
The concentration. So at current, you don't know what you knew it was like. So Fable specifically knew it was in town, but wouldn't know where it is now unless you do that again. No one else really knows about that at current unless you also have that ability and you want to do it. Essentially,
Is there a voice on this song?
I think there was because I heard that too.
Yeah.
I was
I was
wondering.
like,
what that
what
was.
the,
I was
I was like, is Lily in the room? Like, what?
No, it's me whispering in your ear.
It's the
mate.
witch.
Are
It's
you
the
ready
witch.
to take your shot?
Burn the witch.
The witch.
Free the
She
witch.
tell me
No, have you not seen the one where it's like,
So
I've got a spell to give you big booty Latinas, and they go, and then it goes, free the witch.
Right.
Have you seen that? It's
See,
so
that's what the chicken farmer's wife should have
yeah,
said.
yeah. That
She'd still be with us today
Yeah.
if that happened.
So would the chicken farmer, who was not also the fish corn guy. It was there again. That was the voice again. Yeah. Anyway, moving on because that did make me shit as well. I just played it off.
Freaked me out, man.
Make sure you don't
There's
Okay.
shit going on.
Oh, Tater! I don't know if that came through on the video, but I actually shit. I followed through, as Praxidisy would say. Right, sorry. Back on track. Let's rein it in.
Focus up.
Liz, you were asking
Why
about
do I
whether
have to decide?
you were asking
Okay,
about the supernatural thing. Do you have that? Do you want to do anything like that, or you just
I have
following on?
that.
You do.
As a I don't have sense supernatural
Okay.
as a trait.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
No.
So if you don't have that, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So
No.
that's something that only Fable
Um,
knows at the current moment.
Is there a way, since I could immediately tell that what happened to this livestock happened to me and to the others, would I be able to sense this source of magic anywhere, or is that a possibility?
Roll me an ego check.
Okay. I got a 12.
Okay. Because this area and this place you're in is magical, it's hard sometimes to get a lock on anything like this. there's clearly something going on that is baseline concerning here. You are trying to find something that links it, but because there's been so many happenings here with all these livestock dying, you're picking up sort of like retraces of the same thing. It's like, do you know like if you've got like tracks that go over each other? It's like that. It's like that. You can sense it, and you know that this has happened across the area, but you're struggling to make out which way, because it looks like they've been everywhere. It looks like they've been literally everywhere across this place, because obviously they moved the cows through the fields to rotate. I don't know why I know I'm going.
So whoever is doing this basically is someone that actively has been staying here.
Yeah, you could. That's something you can gather from that. Yeah,
okay.
They're here. They're here.
Okay, I do share that with Thera and Fable.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of confirms that whoever this person is that's doing this is someone that is pretty like settled within here. I'm not too keen on going back to where that is, especially after what Fable said, but at the same time, I do mention I don't know where else we can go or how to get out of here. And if we stay too long, we could be found or hunted, something.
So you think we need to find out who this person is, even though, everyone is possibly going to die?
Well, it's either that or we potentially die.
We could stop it if we knew how.
I mean, Fable, I will say, because of your power, you know that. I mean, you know this anyway, but remember that you know it's only a potential future. It's not a definitive one.
Yeah.
I suppose we should probably do the middle man to see what he's thinking, because this does seem to be his most familiar place, and we're kind of new to it.
Yeah, where did he go? He took off in the air.
You can see him.
Okay.
Moving through the wings, kind of give him away.
Okay. All right. So we gesture and just say, surely we won't all perish just going and walking over to him right now. So let's.
You see a robot with 4 cooked fish cones.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I don't know that we won't perish, but okay.
Do we know this guy's name?
I don't think you said it. No.
I think so.
I don't think we know anyone's
What
name.
do we call him?
No, that's not true. You know my name. I know your
No,
name.
Might be the only one we
You
do.
guys do know Praxidus' name, actually, because he said it when he landed in the
I
middle of the
did.
Oh,
Hey.
They were too far back. They only heard the last bit of that
Okay,
conversation.
sorry. Yes, you did. You did. Sorry. Theater of the mind fucks with you sometimes, okay? Because everything's like 2 meters away and then 10 meters away at the same time. It's great and it's not. Yeah, so no, you don't know at the moment. Sorry.
It's great when it's not. Anyway.
I nudge Thera and I ask, since I could tell she has a loud voice from earlier, to see if she can call out to Robot Wing Guy and get his attention, because I don't know his name.
Robot chicken.
Yeah, I
said the same thing.
As soon as I said it, I was like, this does remind me of Robot Chicken.
Oh, your godly ship, where are you?
That gets my attention a bit, yeah. I will turn and scan, see if I can figure out who is trying to summon a god.
Before you do that, as you're turning, you catch an Isadora and Ethos. They're moving towards the front of the door, and I want you to roll for me, similar to what happened with Calcaeus before. I want you to roll for me a vigilance check. I feel like we're doing a lot of vigilance. I apologize. It's very shortened in this game compared to other games. Obviously, it's your perception check, but there's not like investigation and like it's not all separated out like that. So it feels like vigilance is used a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
9.
It's the same feeling. It's like not you want to know them, but it's like you almost know them. You don't. You can't marry it up in your head. It's like two versions of Greece are existing in your head side by side, and they're clashing with each other, and they just don't hit correctly. Anyway,
Are we
continue on.
able to see the bride and groom from this far away?
Yeah, you're not crazy distance away. Obviously, you're calling to someone, so you're still a distance away, but you can see that they're moving into the house at this moment.
What do they look like that we could see from our side?
I don't know the traditional Grecian garb for weddings.
Well, I mean more
but,
like
no, I was going to say other than that. Like I said before, Anesidora is of paler complexion. Still looks like she's been sun-weathered to some degree over time being here, but it doesn't seem to take as it does with Pithos and with the other occupants of Pithos in general. She's got features that don't necessarily match with the area too. She looks like she's come from further afield. Whether that be another part of Greece or whether that be even further afield, who's to say. She's got long hair, but it's sort of veiled. And because of this being sketched, it's definitely darker hair, but you can't quite tell. What does that mean? Does it mean that would that not actually be brown hair? Would that actually be black hair? Like you can't quite tell. Could it even be some other kind of weird color? Who knows? Because it's all the sketch doesn't give it justice, so to speak.
Okay. And we can't really tell any further details than that from here. So that makes sense.
Not from the
Okay.
distance, yeah.
Got it. So Thera calls out. Les kind of gives a little wave too to try and get attention, and see if he can come over to us.
I will hold up one finger in a sort of Doctor Strange moment,
Okay.
but I'm going to turn back to the house because I've just watched them go in.
Uh-huh.
And in the non-creepiest way possible, I want to get my hands on them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely not creepy.
I lagged out for a second there. I don't know if it's going across the board, but I got the general gist of what you're doing. So just in case it's on board, apologies for that. It seems to happen like every hour or so. Like I have a little blip. It's weird. But yeah. So feel free. Yeah. If you're going for that, go for that. Whatever you guys want to do to react to that as well. Obviously.
I imagine we're gonna go run up and I'm gonna charge up and try and make sure he's alright.
I guess I'll kind of look at Fable and just give a little shrug. Like I guess we follow and
We follow, but I will say I like your tactic. Every time something dangerous, you get her to do it. Smart. I like you.
I just kind of make a little shushing motion and then continue.
Okay. As you're
Next keyboard, buddy.
rounding on the area, and so just to clarify, because you said get the hands on them, do you mean that metaphorically or do you mean that actually? Just to clarify.
I mean, actually get my hands on them,
Okay.
because
She got
If I-
tones.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have to actually be touching them, but I need to be looking in their eyes.
Okay. Right.
I want to know what their history is, because if Lucas was saying that she's a witch and that people need to be afraid of her, I need to figure out if that is correct, if she has done bad shit in the past.
Okay. Right. So I would like for you to make a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have for like you did with Lucas for that one. To see if that you're doing the sins thing again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like for you to make that roll. That you need to make or whatever it is again.
So that's a 13 compared to her ego defense.
This is almost one of those situations where it's confirmed sort of one way or another, because as you touch her, there's this almost like a steely barrier that you hit, and you cannot penetrate it at all. And she looks at you and smiles and says, "It is so nice for the gods to come and bless our wedding. Thank you so much." And she puts her other hand on top of yours and pushes you off.
The gods are here for you, just as you are here for us. Why would we not come?
One wonders these days if the gods really do care. And she continues on, but she does turn back to you at this point and says, how does she put this? How does she put it? Kindly don't do that again.
If you know who I am, you know I can't make that promise.
It doesn't need to be a promise. It just needs to be something that you do. Not do, is what I meant to say. Don't do.
Well, you know that it will be done again.
And I will stop you, like the first time. And she continues.
That lady needs... What's the word? My
Can
brain
I-
is turned off. Yeah.
Can I teleport down to her, down to Ajax, and go killing?
Yes.
with my blade, I just go killing.
Everyone sees the last few dregs of staff that haven't, not staff, the dregs of people who haven't filed in yet. Like, because they see this post appear, and there's a little murmuring of witchcraft, witchcraft, witchcraft. And they all
You
look
dare say witchcraft about a companion of the gods?
It wouldn't say companion, but I
They,
am not a witch.
they all
Stop
scatter
talking.
off. They all
Stop talking.
They all scatter out. They all run. They're gone.
So we need to kill this the bitch. You said yes.
So
In essence.
is that everyone back together now? Just to clarify, are we all
Yeah,
in
I
the
was
same
about to ask,
location?
are we caught up? Are we hearing what
I feel
these
like
two
you
were
would have.
saying?
I feel like even if you hadn't caught up at the point in which Vanish has come down, I feel like all three of you would want to be there. I'm guessing either way. So yeah, I'd say you're all together now.
All right. Leave for a few minutes, and you're already talking about killing things again.
And what's everyone's problem with witches? Witches are fine.
There's a person who looks around the corner.
Yeah, I think we
As
really
in,
need to have a
they should
conversation
be
on when
fined.
we make comments, especially when we're in unfamiliar places.
Look, I have never met a witch before, but if we meet a witch, I don't know what's, I don't see why they're bad. We can just kill them if we need to. Listen, you want Bride dead? I'd say we go kill her. Maybe that way we will open portal and be home.
Why are we killing the bride? What?
I don't know, the robot said kill Bride, I kill Bride. I
don't
think it's
I think I heard the
Hey,
robot
hey,
say kill bride.
Ajax, do you look
Why
in a
did-
particular way? Like, can I take a Pikachu and see what's going on?
Oh. Well, if you look behind him, you'll see he's followed through.
God damn it! I knew that's where that was going.
Also,
I knew that's where it was
can I
going.
point out a question I need to ask Ajax here? When you
Yeah.
grabbed hold of an Isidora, did you drop the fish cones?
Um,
You got two left in one hand.
I mean, I don't actually need to be touching.
Oh, what did you do? Did you bump her? Did you? I mean, did you
I
just
I
bump her?
just need to be looking in her eyes to do
Okay,
it.
okay.
But I suppose I was reaching out, holding my fish cones.
You've got them all. You've got them all in one arm. You've got them all in one arm.
She just pushed that hand away.
Okay. You've still got the fish cones.
I have the fish cones.
It was just important. It was important to ask. I think the fish cones have been like the primary importance of this episode.
Secure the bag.
Yeah.
But before we move on to the murder of the bride, I'm just going to distribute the fish cones.
Thank you. This is
A gift. Welcome
very kind.
to my homeland.
This will be a great time for one of you guys to say we don't know each other's names. This will be a great time.
What do you mean? Like the three of us know each other's names pretty well.
Zeus! It's like boom, boom, boom. This will be a great time for you to tell each other's names.
Three of us know each other's names. I think that's good enough.
Vanish is not going to take a fish cone, by the way.
Oh,
Neither
sweet.
is
More for me.
I'm taking an extra one.
She'll take
Okay,
it.
so we each
and
get
just
two.
immediately
Right?
hand it to
Fine,
Fable.
Hey, I have an idea here. Since you got two hands and I got two hands and we got a total of 5 fish cones here together and Birdman's got one of them, why don't we both take 2 and then we can just have a good time?
I only bought 4.
Oh, you only got 4.
Because
So
I don't need one.
You will each have 2, and then because
Ajax has already finished one.
Vanish,
No, I didn't need one, so I didn't buy one for myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
and Vanish and Luz have both
neither of you
declined
two
them.
want one.
Yeah.
We're the only two that want one. So we both
You
get
got
2.
2.
So there's 4. Okay. I just want to make sure of this. So you
You're
got
on-
2
you're
hands,
on-
I got 2
You're
hands.
dual wielding fish cones right now.
Yay, fish
As it should
coins.
be.
Don't follow through. Anyway,
I didn't. I held myself back for all time. I hope you're happy. God bless you.
I feel like it's
That's
different. It's a
something
different atmosphere when you're playing D&D. You've got to make these jokes when they come up. It's true. It's real. Yeah. So let's get back to like the because you guys were talking about killing. So let's get back to the more
I was
important
hoping to have
part
it.
of this conversation.
I was hoping that for Mr. Birdman. May I call you Birdman? You said okay. What would you prefer I refer to you as?
The designated name for the form is Praxidity.
Very well, Praxidity. Would you mind telling me a little bit more about like what just happened there? It looked like you two are going to have a little tussle there. So what's going on there?
The leader of the village, Lucas, has claimed that the bride here is a witch. And with the way that all of the cattle are dying, all of the sheep are dying, paired with everyone dying before we went through the portal, it seems logical that a witch would be behind both sorts of attacks.
Okay.
I tried to talk to her.
Mhm.
I tried to sense if she has done wrong in the past in a similar way, but was stopped. And that normally only happens with a very powerful magic user.
So you do suspect that she's still a witch there?
It is suspected.
I have a question.
Proceed.
Oh, great. Britta has a question.
I ignore Vanish. If I had, this is going to sound weird. If I had blood, would you be able to tell if it was hers?
No.
Would anyone?
Anybody?
Do
Anybody?
we look
No.
like blood scientists? I don't understand why you think
I don't think I
we
can do that.
this.
I can tell you what will happen to the blood.
Oh, that actually might not be a fuck. God damn, I keep
You
tripping
can?
to the dates. That actually might not be a bad idea there. There we go, I found it.
So you could find out what happens to the blood, and then maybe you try and see if what happens to this person and see if it's linked.
I don't know. I could tell you what happens to the blood you have.
It will probably
It would probably
decompose.
stay in your hand, I imagine.
Oh,
Unless you're going to
Oh,
throw it at
so
somebody.
not dead. not that helpful. It wouldn't be the blood that's also in
No.
that person because it's part of the same biological system.
So,
That complicates things. It becomes much less accurate. I don't know. I don't like it.
on the last time when I was captured, I had made a point to scratch the person that attacked me to keep their, and so I had a sample of their blood essentially, and I put it in like a little thing when I got out of the chamber, and I have it on me along with my broken phone. So I hand this little baggie of,
You can't see her
blood
mouth because it's
flakes.
covered, but she's smirking underneath.
I had this like little like bag of blood flakes to Fable and ask, can you see anything with regards to this?
You are nasty. Fine. I will do. So Fable knows that this is all he has available to him. But I would like to use precognition on the blood.
And suddenly,
Fully knowing that what he finds in this regard might be specific to this blood.
yeah. So, are you wanting anything specific from me, or are you wanting to kind of just leave it open to?
I think leave it open. I
Okay.
think he's just kind of like.
So as
Fuck
before,
is this?
I'm taking these. I'm sort of seeing it how similar to Witch's Road when Lilia does see sort of the moments together at the same time, but also sort of like how Moon Knight disassociates and then kind of comes. It's sort of a little bit of in between that in terms of like how you might perceive it. You're stood outside in this place, and then you're in a coliseum, and then go back where you were, and then again coliseum, and you look around and you see a horde of Romans in the I don't know what they're called. Ajax will know. In the stands cheering on.
Yeah.
And as you look, there's these feral creatures coming towards what is you at this moment. You don't know if it's going to be you, but yeah, that's the 24-hour potential future of this.
Great. Okay. So, in instinct, I toss the baggie of blood flakes back to Luz because I don't want to be holding that no more. I don't even know what to tell you. There is a big. We are in like a big ring. There are soldiers and some beasties.
No, we are in the street with bread. And what do you mean we are in circle ring?
You ask me what I see. That is what I see.
Are you blind? We are in street. I don't understand what you mean when you see.
I see things that may be, not things that are.
Maybe like will happen soon.
No. May happen. May happen. No, don't say will happen.
Not right now, but in the future or past.
Forward. Yeah, forward. What might happen? I don't need to see things that have happened. They've happened. Why would I need to
And
see
you're
those?
seeing us, or you're seeing the blood that this person belongs to.
I don't know. I just see.
Okay, so either us or the blood person is in a fighting ring.
Or
Potentially.
could be, maybe, might be.
What are beasties? What are those? What do you mean beasties?
I don't know. They were like, well, what would I?
They were lupine creatures. They look almost werewolfy, but more human than that. Like, do you know, like more like a heart, like a quarter stage through it. Like Sabretooth and Wolverine look before they get the claws. Sort of like that, but obviously not them. Obviously.
Like children?
A pack. They were a pack of dogmen. Like dog, like man. Not either, not both.
Like they got that dog in them?
I don't know what you mean.
Mm.
There was I would maybe yes, sure.
Mm,
They
that's
were dog
interesting.
men, not dog man, dog men.
Werewolves? Werewolves?
Those aren't real.
I
I
don't like to
mean-
use terms like that, you know. People like to popularize the scary werewolf, scary vampire, scary witch.
We're not making any judges about their characters. We're just saying, do they look like werewolves have been traditionally portrayed in media?
Well, they looked very violent, and I wouldn't like to say that they were werewolves just because they were violent. So I don't know.
Okay, so these were beings that looked similar to werewolves that just had violent tendencies, despite looking the way that they did. Because we're not going to judge anybody based on their looks or their. We judge them based on their actions.
I'm at this point, after Thera says that, I'm giving a very pointed look at Vanish.
Okay, we got to figure out what's going on between you two, because I don't know what's going to happen there, but we got to have this figured out. So, Mr. Grecian Man, because sorry, Mr. I'll do it. I have such shit with names.
Praxidity.
Hold on. Thank you, Praxidity. Mr. Praxidity, this is your field. We are going to take your lead, but I think we need to be doing something. Like, this is something we need to make a decision on, because if our friend here has seen a future of death and now a future of dogmen, as he's put.
Yes, dog men.
So
Death and dogmen.
we need to start moving. And if
The
if
title.
we're gonna,
I think that might be the title now. Yeah. Sorry, continue on.
If we compile the evidence we have received,
Mhm.
is it reasonable to deduce that this bride is a witch? And potentially the witch responsible for killing all of the livestock? And for opening the portal? Is it reasonable to deduce that by killing her, we save the village and we are allowed out?
I agree with Captain Holt here. He is very clever.
Captain Holt, goddammit.
I would like.
oh.
Oh, sorry. Carry on.
All three of us.
Oh no, I can wait. Don't worry.
Did I see the bride's face, Peralta?
Yeah, I think you've all seen the bride at some level or another at this point.
You fool. Do you remember whenever I saw the person that kidnapped me's face?
That was a little bit different because they were so shrouded. They were essentially... How did I put it? Do you know, like Galactus in the Rise of the Silver Surfer movie, where he was a cloud instead of a person?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that. Like,
Quality reference.
in terms of like how they're not at all like what they like. So, like, if they were the same person, you just would not even be able to tell. Not based on looks.
Gotcha. Okay.
My question: if I'm kind of wondering, is it okay if I just DM it to you? All
Yes, if you have any
hang on
questions,
one sec.
DM questions and stuff like that, that is totally fine to.
right, I'm gonna do that.
What I will do is, because if I move anything now, and I realized this, if I move anything, it messes up the cameras. So if I'm ever looking like I'm looking on my phone, I'm not listening to you guys. I'm checking
No, you're
DMs.
fine. Yep.
Okay. So in the meantime,
Yeah.
I would like to ask the question: why must we kill? If she is a powerful witch, why don't we just ask her to send us home?
Well, she
And
may be
then
the
we
one
leave
who
these
brought us
people
here.
to do what these people are going to do. It's not my business.
Well, what if
Yeah,
she's
they
the
are
one who
meant to
brought us
die.
here? We're meant to die? I don't like that.
No, not us. Maybe they
Oh.
are meant to die. I am not. I am not. Why do I care?
I mean, if we can talk it out, I'd gladly talk it out. But you know what? We've got two people that are pro killing, and I'm at least into talking to camp, so I assume you're in there too. So I guess that's going to leave a tiebreaker.
Well, I just think we ask, and then if we have to kill, we have to kill. But this works.
Oh, so you're more into
Hello,
neutral.
can you please do the magic and send us home?
Great, I think this is a good plan. Shall we go? Because we talk so much, we may as well just go and talk to witch, kill witch, go home. Because the longer I spend
let's
around you
not-
people, the more brain cells I lose. So if we go inside, kill, jump on.
Let's not kill her yet. but let me talk to her. Yeah, let me talk to her.
Okay, so that's 2 for team talk, and I'm guessing you're also on team talk for now, and then we can kill later if necessary.
Yes.
Question: are any of you? Do any of you have a small animal that you're not particularly attached to?
I thought
I
that
thought
is what
that's
we
gonna
were
be
using
very-
her for.
That's a person. Unless either of you are. Okay.
hasn't stopped
Well,
you
if
yet.
anyone can find like a rodent or something for me, and then we'll.
Does
You
it
know,
need to be alive?
talk
Does it need...
Livestock you saw from earlier? Sheep,
I
cow?
need something small and not noticeable that can fit in a pocket, like a rat.
You need it alive? Damn
Yes.
fucking voice. Okay. Well, I imagine that shimmer out of the way then.
But firstly, we'll talk to the bride first. So let's just do that.
So
Okay.
are we going in? Is that where you guys are at? You guys are at that point now?
Yes.
Yes.
It took
And
us some time, but yes.
as you open the door, there are many screams. And as you push further in, everyone in that room looks exactly like that cow, like Tony Stark. They are dying. And at the altar ahead of the group is Edesadora. And we're going to leave it there.
Yay! They
ending
lost
it
the will to
right there?
live.
Yeah, we're leaving it there. I wanted to give you guys like a taste of what the next part is. I want to leave it on a cliffhanger, but I don't want it to be where you guys can't do something about this, because I could easily, bundle that up and because the idea is to very much Witches wrote it in terms of like almost a trial and episode, but I don't want to ruin the role play for the sake of just having it fit the episode length, so to speak. So I'll just do another session if we end up getting there. That's totally fine. So we'll end here and we'll pick up here next time and continue this one on.
Beautiful.
So
Thank you for running the session, Peralta.
I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to
Yeah.
say though, actually, I really want to say this one was barely me. You guys did so much legwork in making this really fun. Like all of you guys' characterizations are so fun, and what you've done with them is great. So congrats to you guys, because you guys are great at role play. I'm going to be honest. So yeah. Thank you very much, and obviously thank you everyone who's watching at home as well. Hope you guys are enjoying it as well. I barely have stopped smiling this entire 3 hours. I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. So I don't know when we're going to do next, because I know Nate, you've obviously got Nate's the next one to cause us an issue now, because he's got surgery to do. It's fine. Because what we'll do is we'll be sort of careful where we place it, and we'll try and make it so it's not as because last time it was like Christmas and then Ajax was still getting set up. This time, hopefully, maybe not as long, depending on how you recover, Nate. But we'll talk about that as we go. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll wrap up quick because I know a few people had to kind of get away after this. So thank you guys very much for watching. See you next time. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Enjoy a fish cone.
Yes.